Hi guys, my name is Briea, and this is me showing you how I made my song Black Vein. How I made Black Veined was I drove a lot of my inspirations from Billie Eilish's Bad Guy and Ray's Escapism. I've always wanted to do something that was a little bit more darker than normal. I guess a lot darker than what I've been normally doing because I do a lot of funk and pop and R&B, and I wanted something to just start off my album, Metaphorical Therapy. I wanted something to be much different. Originally, how I made Black Veined, as I said, was driving off of this bass line that I was originally just, I guess, fell in love with at first sight. This one. I completely fell in love with that when I found, I guess, that preset. I made this actually in GarageBand because I had to get in there so quickly. You know, I didn't think about opening up my good DAW. I just opened up GarageBand and I just made it, if you know what I mean. I guess this synth upright bass is where we were at, and I put it at, Fat Punch, this little preset right here, Fat Punch, and I eventually put a little chorus filter on it. And I use chorus filter for a lot of my songs to give it a retro feel to the song, and that just makes it, just adds more character, if you know what I mean. Just added some bits and pieces here and there. Going back to drums, I just used the stereotypical 808 drum machine that typical GarageBand has. I moved the kick drum all the way up instead of kind of shoving it in the back. I brought it up so it could mesh nicely with the bass line. So here is what we came up with. It's not so much, but this is what I did. That's so loud. Oh my goodness. I did this. Here we go. And when I made that, it just kind of drove the whole entire song. So I actually, as a piano player, I really enjoyed creating, a melody for this type of song. It's like, so that's very jazzy. Again, me as a piano player and me being trained in jazz, of course, I was like, oh my god, I love this, ah. So, again, if you put all of these together, you have this. Getting into vocals. When I did vocals for this song in specific, again, I wanted to try this whole, this whole song was made out of pure curiosity because, again, I wanted to try something different. So I said, okay, out of pure experimentation, I said, what if I sing in this voice? And I did it. So, and then we came up with the chorus, this.
No, the devil, well, she's restrained. She has love, she keeps retained. Show me the worst you can do. Change your heart is so black, call it black veined.
Again, the way I mixed these vocals was very different from how I've been doing. Actually learned this trick from one of my previous producers I've worked with. And no, sorry, take the low end off and just crank up the high end. And that's what I did. Because, for example, if I take everything off, This one sounds like.
Devil, well, she's restrained. She has love, she keeps retained. Show me the worst you can do.
Very bassy, we don't want that. We want it to be nice, flowy, and airy, and we want it to be very pleasing to the ears. So, and then we just did this, we put a little bit mostly took off the low end, and just kind of EQ'd the high end just a little bit, so it came up with this.
No, the devil, well, she's restrained. She has love, she keeps retained. Show me the worst you can do.
And then added a little, kind of echo or delay. It's all about, especially with this song, it's all about what was under it that made it the way it made it. So I just transposed it down, put some delay on it, and I put a ton of reverb on that, and I let the low end just ride. And again, completely experimental. This whole thing was completely experimental.
The devil, well, she's restrained. She has love, she keeps retained. Show me the worst you can do. Change your heart is so black, color black, faint. She won't leave me alone. She has touch of the phone.
So, most importantly, what was under it were the harmonies that I made.
The devil, well, she's restrained. She has love, she keeps retained. Show me the worst you can do. Change your heart is so black, color black, faint. She won't leave me alone. She has touch of the phone.
So the harmonies were EQ'd the way that the lead vocal was, because then it brightens it up. So a little vocal trick that I learned, and with those harmonies, all of them are mixed the same. So if you play everything together, there you go. So, I can honestly say that this is one of my favorite songs I've written for the album. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Black Vein is out now on Spotify and everywhere there are streaming platforms. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to release Metaphorical Therapy.